The next player, Manu, we're heading off to Midtjylland in Denmark, which is Dario Osorio. And he is a Chilean, making sure I get the nationality right this time, right winger for Midtjylland. And his market value has increased from 10 million to 50 million euros. 22-year-old right winger, and he's absolutely dominating the Danish Super Liga, isn't he?
Yeah, he's such an interesting player. Just looking at his stats now, if I pulled him up on time.
I can read them out to you if you'd like.
Actually, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
He's got 8 goals and 10 assists in all competitions for Midtjylland this season in 49 games, which is a very big season. And of course, he's also been playing for the Chile national team as well. He's got 2 goals and 23 assists, 2 goals and 23 appearances for them.
Yeah, Chile is an interesting one too because they had that golden generation where they dominated South American football, and that is kind of come and gone. They're not even at the World Cup in 2026, right? So I think there's a lot of hope in the young man from Hijuelas, Chile, because they are a country that a football mad country that are looking to get back to the world stage. And he looks like a guy who can maybe spearhead that next generation.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting enough, I actually spoke to our man in Denmark, which is Tobias Rattel, who runs over our market values in Denmark. I spoke to him back in December when we last updated his market value, and he said something quite interesting. He said Osorio, has made the national team debut at just 18 years of age. He's versatile and therefore an all-rounder, whether as a winger or wing back or on either flank. Or as a central attack midfielder or as a striker. So at just 21 years of age, he can basically play everywhere. And I did ask him why he hadn't moved up to being the most valuable player in Denmark. And he said the reason he hasn't yet made that big leap is due to his goal scoring records. He has good stats, but they look worse than they are because he often sets up the assist, so to speak. So the pass before the assist, if you know what I mean. And his physique would probably not quite fit the Premier League just yet, as he lacks a bit of strength. A move to Spain or France is always a good option for a young, skillful player. That's where I most likely see him playing. And this part's really interesting. Many Chileans see him as the next Alexis Sanchez. His strengths lie in one-on-one dribbling and his impressive technique with the ball. So no pressure on poor Osario, but it's worth mentioning, Manu, that his market value now of 15 million euros. When he made the move to Midtjylland, it was just 3.5 million when he moved directly from Chile. So, and that was just in almost 3 years ago. So he's certainly going from strength to strength in Danish football. And I mean, if I quickly pull up his rumours page on Transfermarkt, yeah, he's been linked this year alone, since the start of the year, he's been linked to Roma, he's been linked to West Ham, he's been linked to Fulham, he's been linked to Arsenal, he's been linked to Bologna, he's been linked to Borussia Dortmund, he's been linked to Hertha Berlin, he's been linked to Bayern Munich. So, many people listening to the show might not know who Osario is, but our data scout in Denmark certainly knows who he is. And it seems as though a growing list of the top clubs in Europe know who he is as well.
No, absolutely. I mean, Midtjylland is a club that a lot of teams scout, right? They do very good work. Midtjylland and Nordsjælland are the two teams that have kind of been really data driven and thinking outside of the box. And I believe also part of multi-club kind of organizations. So yeah, they do a lot of things really well there. And if for Scandinavian football in general, they have to be so much smarter than the rest of the world when it comes to recruiting players and finding gems that they can sell on and to finance their leagues. And I find when the Danish find a good player, he usually turns out okay. Yeah. So yeah, really good player to watch.